This game seemed to play out in a similar style. You guys got off to a great start, then you came back, it's kind of back and forth game, and you got great plays again to win this one. How impressed were you with, given how important this game was to Dallas, that you guys were able to finish this thing off?
Oh man, I'm just happy for the guys. You know, a bunch of guys made big plays and you know, showed good poise at both ends. You know, it's good. It's good for everybody's confidence. But you're right. To me, the biggest part of the game was, again, it was the first quarter. You know, playing from ahead is a big deal. And every year the numbers bear it out. When people want to say all you have to do is watch the fourth quarter, it's really, they have no idea what they're talking about. It's anything but that, you know. Again, I want to say last year, the third quarter was the most important in our league. I think 2 years ago it was either the first or the second quarter. So, you know, it's the biggest part of the game.
Follow up, rebounding differential, you guys 21, only gave up 3 offensive goals.
Yeah. Good. And I mean, again, everything is personnel driven, right? I mean, but one of the reasons they came back was when we got ahead, then they played smaller. So, I mean, that was a big part of the rebounding too. So we had a lot more trouble defending them, you know, because they were playing, you know, Kleber, you know, Wood, those guys all the time at the 5. And that was part of the rebounding too.
But that was an extremely small sample size. What did you see from James tonight? And what does he kind of need to do, I guess, down this last stretch of games and in the offseason?
Well, I just think it's an opportunity for him. So he can now, you know, use this as a springboard into his summer. You know, I mean, last year, one of the things that's hurt his year this year was, and it was, I mean, you know, he didn't have a summer last year. You know, he really didn't do any, I mean, he's injured. So he wasn't able to do anything. And I would say, and this would be hard to argue with, that regardless of how old guys are, most of their year is set up in the summer. Rarely do guys have bad summers and come back and have great years. So, you know, hopefully this last, whatever, 6 games he can use. Well, I'm going to play him a little bit more and a little bit more. You know, again, hopefully it can be positive and like I said, be a springboard into his summer.
You mentioned that, just wondering with both, people give him some meaningful minutes, even fourth quarter a little bit, and how does that help him confidence wise moving forward, knowing that you trust him to be in tight spots?
Yeah, and it's I mean, to me, the biggest thing is it's stuff to learn from. You know, I think that one of the things that's happened in our league, because of the rules and everything else where these guys are younger, you know, is the NBA is still about performing, you know, and that's what's changed for the younger guys. You know, the younger guys used to understand that. And he's not unlike a lot of other guys, you know, when he performs well, he'll get more, you know, but that's what it is. It's not, can you make a play now and then, you know, do this, do that, is can we play well when you're out on the floor? And this, again, it'll be an opportunity for all of those guys.
Coach, you gave up only 2 fast break points. They were over 4 opposing team. Your transition defense, I think right now, just in synergies at second best in the league, much per possession. Is it, you know, Luka and that squad, they don't like to run up and down the floor in a track meet, but overall this season and what you saw tonight, your transition?
Yeah, you know what? We started off the year really good, right? And then we hit a stretch where, you know, if you look at it by, for instance, by groups of 10, I think that we were, so 7 segments, right? 5 of those 7, we were like top 14 in defense. But the other 2 groups of 10, we were like 29th, 27th. And a big part of it was that, though, was not running back for whatever reason. And, you know, one of the things that has happened is since Mark Williams started being a starter, you know, our defense is, I don't know what, but I bet we're top, you know, 10, 12, 8. And it's not just him, but for whatever reason, we're defending the ball better. We're getting back better. I'm not really sure, but it's, you know, it's made a big difference.
Coach, talk about being happy for your team, but just as a leader, how proud are you of the guys and the way they've just attacked the team that had everything to play?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm going to say this is, you know, one of the things I heard a long time ago about coaching is is that if you truly want to enjoy it, especially when you play 3-4 games a week, it's take the right amount of credit, the right amount of blame, you know? And so until you watch the film, to be honest with you, you don't really know how to feel. I feel good for them because this was obviously a really good win. But to be honest with these guys this year, there have been difficult times where we've lost, and it's not, for the most part, the effort has been not good, like exceptional. You know, we've played hard all year. We just didn't play with purpose. You know, a lot of that had to do with the injuries. I don't want to make excuses, but you know, this lineup shorthanded. And I think now we are better at some things. We've gotten better. So that I feel good about, but I'm happy for them. You know, we played well against Indiana. Actually, in New Orleans, we played really hard. I mean, those guys that night did a great job. And, you know, these last 2 games. So I think that we have made some strides that way, but I think our effort's been good all year. Good. Thank you.